What's good, everybody? Welcome back. This video is gonna be a little different than usual. Just a little bit over a year ago, I had dropped a video about what happened to Isaiah Washington and the Jelly fam. And I don't know why, but people were really feeling that video because it has the most views and the most likes out of any video I have ever made. So it's only right that I come back with an update for y'all. Back when I made that video, Jelly fam were going through the highs and lows of their careers. And a lot of people were giving them the overrated chants down in the comments. And people were really starting to count them out. But believe it or not, they have still been grinding and now they are back on track. So make sure that you stick around to the end of the video so that you can see how far they've evolved. But real quick, before we get into this video, I got a quick paid promo for you guys. It's a quick 10-second snippet of a rap artist that goes by the name of Young J. If y'all feeling this music, I'm gonna put the link in the description.
Yeah, I told my brother please don't die on me. The eyes be watching, yeah, I know they got their eyes on me. This shit get rough, but Brody, trust me, please don't lie to me. I told my brother keep it safe, yeah, please don't die on me.
Okay, now let's get back into this video. I know that Jelly fam is a whole movement that has a lot of members, but I just tried to focus on the 5 main people, and that's Deandre Washington, Jaquay James, Jordan Walker, Javon Quinn, and Isaiah Washington. A lot of people was on my head because I didn't mention Nas Reed. It happens, just let it go. But first we're going to start off with Deandre Washington. Now where I left off with him in the older video, he was playing his freshman season at Robert Morris University. He was a decent addition to the team too, but the problem was that he was constantly butting heads with the coaching staff. It became so bad that the organization decided that he wasn't the best fit for the team anymore, and they decided to part ways with him the following season. Things weren't looking too good for him at the time, but life is filled with highs and lows. He's back and he's better. After he was exonerated from the team, he had to go play for a junior college so that he could stay in shape for his next opportunity. He played at Barton Community College in Kansas, and he was showing the world that he could still play. He averaged 17 points and 4 assists a game. This performance was enough to put him on the radar for some college programs again. So in the present day, he is playing for McNeese University. It's a D1 program down in Louisiana. So yeah, even though things weren't looking too bright for him at first, he just kept grinding until he got his next opportunity. Let's clap it up for him. Now let's move on to the youngest one in the group, Jaquay James. Where we left off with him, he was the star player at Teaneck High School. He was averaging 20 points a game and he was getting some interest for some D1 college programs. But he ended up getting in trouble with the law, so this really scared some college coaches away. So he had to go to the junior college route, just like Deandre Washington. He played a year at Navarro College first, and he was averaging 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. And now in the present day, he's playing at Mineral Area College. He's constantly working on his craft, and he's going to be ready whenever the opportunity presents itself. Now let's move on to Jordan Walker. The last time we discussed him, he was playing his freshman season at Seton Hall University. It looked like a nice program that he could develop his game in, but unfortunately he was battling injuries at the time, and this really affected his playing time. And due to the frustration of him not being able to play, he ended up transferring to another D1 program called Tulane University. As we all know, transfers have to sit out a year, but now he is back and he's got a lot of playing time, so make sure y'all be on the lookout for him. Now moving on to Javon Quinn. When we left off with him, he was playing for Villanova. He played in about 25 games, but he felt that he wasn't getting enough minutes, so he felt the best decision for him was to transfer. He is now playing for Alabama. It's a little step down from Villanova, but it's still a program where a player could eventually go on to play professionally, if they're good enough. He has to sit out this season, but he will be back on the court and ready to go soon, so just be patient. And last but not least, we have Isaiah Washington. When we spoke about him, he was playing in Minnesota. His freshman season, he was a decent role player, putting up 9 points and 3 rebounds a game. But during his sophomore year, his numbers had dropped a little bit down to 4 points and 2 rebounds. After that sophomore season performance, he ended up transferring to Iona University. So make sure y'all try to catch some of his games this year. But the lesson that you should take from this video is that life doesn't always go as planned. You gotta learn to adjust to different situations. Peace.